have been made into altered.
Also, several cases in grant of conversion surrender by competence or change of zone done by the government through notification development undertaken by obtaining valid permission have been overlooked. I am just repeating. People who keep on crying, and as a result of which, what we are sitting here and doing is, here we have all the members of the industry. We want to create a vibrant atmosphere in the state of Goa. We have got representatives of CRIDAI, we have got representatives of CII, we have got representatives of Goa Chamber of Commerce, we have got all other planning bodies we are taking on board. एक लक्षात घ्या, जाय त्या लोकांचे जे कमिटमेंट्स आशिल्ल्यो, हे जे कितें उलयतात न्ही कांय लोक, कमिटमेंट आशिल्ल्यो त्यो कमिटमेंट असलेल्या लोकांच्यो प्रॉपर्टी ह्या लोकांनी ऑर्चर्ड करून उडयले. So basically they did not honor what the commitment was already there and what was given by the authority earlier. In addition to this, I have already mentioned that playgrounds, parking have been हे सगळे उलयले हेच्याबद्दल. Recommendation of the subcommittee, तेन्नाची subcommittee जे दिल्ली, subcommittee had given a report that not to consider certain proposals have been subsequently overruled by the authority, resulting in several questions. ह्यो सगळे गोष्टी आम्ही जे तुमचे we have brought in front of you is only to show we are here in the state of Goa as a town planning minister is to see that the CRIDAI, everybody they have faith in the planning system of the government. We are not here to create any kind of instability, but definitely illegalities that have been done will reach its logical end. We have today taken the findings of the committee that they have given us. In addition also, we were discussing to take these consultants on board. The other ODPs also, the power that has been taken by the board, that they will formulate those ODPs, taking them also on board as members of in a transparent manner in order to maintain vibrancy in the state of Goa. Investment into sentiment, but investor sentiment is important to be maintained, but not at the cost of these type of illegalities. I, as a town planning minister, cannot decide tomorrow Mr. Sairu's property is going to be made into orchard or going to be made into settlement, or Laukik's property is going to be made into settlement because Laukik is not selling me that property. जाय त्या लोकांचे प्रॉपर्टीचे रस्ते सोडून दिल्या आणि कितें कितें अशें घडल्या. पूण टुडे I think we are moving in the right direction. The board for the first time has opened the doors to people from the industry and the stakeholders to be a part of the planning process in the state of Goa. They have given us their findings. We'll deliberate those findings, go through it, and we had to extend because 60 days we had given a commitment to the people of the state of Goa. Before the assembly, we want to see that these things are completed and thorough investigation subsequently as to what needs to be done. Whereas of that process in helping us along with their Institute of Planners, असुदी Town Planning, असुदी Institute of Engineers, असुदी यांचे सगळ्यांचे सहमतीन आम्ही तांकां आमचे CTPचे अंडर आम्ही ते घेऊन आम्ही ते फुडें वचपाचो आमचो प्रयत्न आसतलो. But one thing I can assure you that this report which is findings has been put today and it is shocking certain findings. आणि हे जावपाचें नाशिल्लें ह्या तरेचे गोष्टी जे घडल्या आणि ह्यो तरेचे गोष्टी जे घडल्या म्हणजे it's something I'm not also able to comprehend. But this has to be corrected. And over the next 10 days, whatever correction under correction कितें करूंक जाय, बोर्ड मिटिंगाचे आतां फायंडिंग्स आयिल्ले आसा. सेक्शन 39(3) चे अंडर जे कितें आमी करेक्शन करूंक जाय, जे कितें सर्वेज जे कितें आहा ते आमकां दिसता that should not be there, that will be corrected and that will be taken out. But main thing you must remember is that we are going to follow a very transparent process. We have said that this board meeting we are adjourning. We are again going to meet when this exercise is completed within the next 10 days, so that before the assembly session, this report is fully concluded and final. And also, all the other ODPs which I have said have been, earlier in draft stage, the process will start under the town planning department. आणि एक लक्षात तुम्ही घेऊंक जाय, जे कितें घडलं ते बरें घडोवंक ना आणि हे सगळे क्लीन अप एंड हे जे क्लेन्सिंग ऑफ द सिस्टम जे जाय ते क्लेन्सिंग आमी करतले, बट टेकिंग ऑल द पीपल फ्रॉम द इंडस्ट्री इनटू कॉन्फिडन्स. तेंचे बरोबर रावन पयली फावट हांव जेन्ना मंत्री जाला तेन्नाच्यान आमी तांकां स्पेशल इन्वायटी म्हणून आमी तांकां वी हॅव टेकन देम ऑन द बोर्ड. We have invited them at all the PDAs. We have asked them to give their representation everywhere, and they will be a part of the planning process. And I am also moving for amendment to make them permanent members of the board by designation, so that or they are representative, so that they are able to be a part of the planning process. आम्ही जेन्ना प्लॅनिंग प्रोसेसाचो उल्लेख करता गोंय राज्यात, प्लॅनिंग प्रोसेस म्हणजे कशें प्लॅनिंग प्रोसेस, मंत्र्याक जाय म्हणून प्लॅनिंग प्रोसेस मंत्री काय जाय तसं करू शकना. आणि कितें आहा तुम्ही इन्व्हेस्टमेंट त्यांचे आमचे चर्चा झाली आहे डिटेल आणि चर्चा जावपाची गरज आहा. की इन्व्हेस्टर कॉन्फिडन्स बिल्डअप करपाक योग्य तरेन आमकां फुडें वचपाची गरज आसा. तुमकां योग्य तरेचें इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर फाल्यां MDRाचो रोड फाल्यां तो 30 मिटर आसल्यार तूं तें बारीक करूं शकना. खंय तुका कोणाक जर फेवर करूंक जाय तो रस्तो तूं बारीक करूं शकना. जो 6 मिटराचो रोड आहा कोणाक तुवें फेवर करूंक जाय म्हणून तूं ते 3 मिटर दाखवू शकना तो रोड. आनी म्हणूनच आयज सिलेक्टिवली आमी करूं शकना. आमकां एक प्लॅन प्रोसेसान व्यवस्थीत ट्रान्सपरंटली फुडें वचपाची गरज आहा. रिपोर्ट ऑलरेडी आमकां आयला. रिपोर्ट ते फायंडिंग्स ते डिलिब्रेट जातले आनी सांगल्या प्रमाणे आमी हें अजनायज करून आमकां फुडल्या 10 दिसांत जे कितें करेक्शन करूंक जाय, जे कितें इलिगॅलिटीज, जे कितें एज टू वॉट नीड्स टू बी डन, वेर आर द इलिगॅलिटीज, हू डिड द इलिगॅलिटीज, that also we have got. That is a separate matter. That is nothing to do with the planning process at the moment. That also will be taken forward to its logical end. Anybody who has done illegalities, anybody who has done whatever, member secretary has already put his views and very clearly he has said that submitted the subcommittee reports and other things at that point of time when these ODPs were made. आनी एक तुमकां बेश्टें सांगपाक म्हणून जस्ट एज अ मॅटर ऑफ मॅटर इन्फॉर्मेशन तुमकां दिवपाक, तेन्ना ODP जेन्ना केल्ली तेन्ना टोटल एरिया कन्वर्टेड इन दॅट कलंगूट ODP, कांदोलीम ODP, आरपोरा, नागावा, पारा इज अराउंड 16,94,000 स्क्वेअर मिटर्स. म्हणजे तुम्ही विचार करा. सो टुडे इन प्रिन्सिपल वी हॅव डिसायडेड दॅट आमकां सगळे नॉन डेव्हलपमेंट स्लोप्स काडूंक जाय, टेनंटेड एरिया काडूंक जाय, लो लायन फिल्ड्स काडूंक जाय आनी त्याच बरोबर आमी फुडल्या 10 दिसां भितर 10-15 दिसां भितर आनी इंडस्ट्रीक हांव आयज इंडस्ट्रीचे सगळे मेन हांगा बसल्या. आयज रियल इस्टेट सेक्टर ऑल्सो इज एट अ टेक ऑफ स्टेज इन द स्टेज ऑफ गोवा. एट दॅट पॉयंट ऑफ टायम वी डू नॉट वॉन्ट टू पुट एनी कायंड ऑफ हर्डल्स एज फार एज देअर ग्रोथ इज कन्सर्न, बट सेम टायम वी वॉन्ट टू फेसिलिटेट. आमी आतां जेन्ना TDRाचो उलयता, आमी FSIचो उलयता, आमची बॉडी निलेश आसा, ही इज एडवोकेट बाय प्रोफेशन. आमचे बाकीचे सगळे मेंबर्स जे हांगा आसा ते आनी आमची टीम जी आसा, आमचे मेंबर्स जे आसा ते बसतले, रेग्युलेशन थरयतले की बाबा आमकां TDR रिसिविंग एरिया खातीर ह्या तरेचे रेग्युलेशन्स करपाक जाय, तरच ते TDR आमी थंय ट्रान्सफर करू शकता. त्याच बरोबर FSI जर वाडूंक जाय ते बी ते डिस्कस करतले. तांकां डिस्कस करून डिलिबरेट करून ते बोर्डा फुडें प्रेझेंटेशन करतले की ह्या तरेचे प्लॅनिंग प्रोसेस आमकां फॉलो करूंक जाय. इन द मीनवाइल वी विल बी टेकिंग couple of consultants on board which will be used by other authorities also in formation of ODPs and other things. In the meanwhile, we are now opening up the process for finalizing new ODPs for the other draft ODPs that have already been dissolved, and as a result of which we have to form. For that also, members of the same committee will be a part of that process in helping us along with their Institute of Planners असू दी, टाउन प्लॅनिंग असू दी, Institute of Engineers असू दी, हेंचे सगळ्यांचे सहमतीन आमी तांकां आमचे CTPचे अंडर आमी ते घेवन आमी ते फुडें वचपाचो आमचो प्रयत्न आसतलो. बट वन थिंग आय कॅन अश्योर यू दॅट दीस रिपोर्ट which is findings has been put today and it is shocking certain findings. आनी हे जावपाचें नाशिल्लें ह्या तरेचे गोश्टी जे घडल्या. आनी ह्यो तरेचे गोश्टी जे घडल्या म्हणजे it's something I'm not also able to comprehend. But this has to be corrected. And over the next 10 days, whatever correction under correction कितें करूंक जाय, बोर्ड मिटिंगाचे आतां फायंडिंग्स आयिल्ले आसा, सेक्शन 39(3) चे अंडर जे कितें आमी करेक्शन फेवर करूंक जाय तो रस्तो तूं बारीक करूं शकना. जो 6 मिटराचो रोड आहा कोणाक तुवें फेवर करूंक जाय म्हणून तूं ते 3 मिटर दाखवू शकना तो रोड. आनी म्हणूनच आयज सिलेक्टिवली आमी करूं शकना. आमकां एक प्लॅन प्रोसेसान व्यवस्थीत ट्रान्सपरंटली फुडें वचपाची गरज आहा. रिपोर्ट ऑलरेडी आमकां आयला. रिपोर्ट ते फायंडिंग्स ते डिलिबरेट जातले आनी सांगल्या प्रमाणे आमी हें अजनायज करून आमकां फुडल्या 10 दिसांत जे कितें करेक्शन करूंक जाय, जे कितें इलिगॅलिटीज, जे कितें टेनंटेड लँड भायर काडूंक जाय, जे कितें नॉन डेव्हलपमेंट स्लोप भायर काडूंक जाय, खंयची कितें आमकां दिसता ते भायर काडूंक जाय, काडपाचो आमी प्रोसेस आमी करतले अँड वी वील मीट अगेन अँड वी वील फायनलायज द रिपोर्ट. नाव दे हॅव डन द फायंडिंग्स, दे नो एक्झॅक्टली वॉट इज वॉट. आय डोंट हॅव टू से वॉट इज वॉट. They know exactly what is what and where the correction is done. That also we will discuss subsequently and we take it forward. पण एक लक्षात घ्या की ह्या तरेचे गोष्टी जेन्ना घडटा, ह्या तरेचे गोष्टी जे घडल्यो, ह्या तरेचे गोष्टी this is a fit case for further investigation that I don't have to do. That who has to do will do it. But actually this is not right and this injustice that has been done through these ODPs on the state of Goa. It is actually a shameful act and anybody trying to defend this, I mean, he should put his head in the bucket and drown himself. That's what I can say. And nothing anymore. बाल्डीन बूड आनी खंय तरी जीव दी म्हणून सांगूंक जाय असल्या लोकांक, कारण तांकां गोंयच्या लोकांचे हित हांगा दे आर नॉट प्रोटेक्टिंग गोवा. गोवन कल्चर, गोवन हेरिटेज आणि आमच्या गोंयकाराचे जे जमन्यो ज्यो आहा, कोणाची जमीन काडली, आरपीची काडली जमीन आनी ते ऑर्चर्ड घातले, हें कितें तें? इट्स लायक अ जोक. सो यू कॅनॉट डू इट. एंड टुडे आय एम गिविंग इन पब्लीक डोमेन तुमच्या माध्यमांतल्यान, मिडियाच्या माध्यमांतल्यान हांव इंडस्ट्रीक मातसो रिक्वेस्ट करता की तुमी मातशे एक्टीव रोल यू हॅव टू प्ले अँड हेल्प द डिपार्टमेंट इन सीन दॅट वी आर एबल टू रन इट इन अ व्हेरी ट्रान्सपरंट मॅनर. आमकां कितेंच लिपोवपाचें ना आनी आमकां वायब्रन्सी जाय जाल्यार योग्य तरेन प्लॅनिंग प्रोसेस जाग्यार हाडपाची गरज आहा आनी त्याच तरेन आमकां फुडें वचूंक जाय. TDR जर हांवें सांगलें, TDR म्हणजे विश्वी राणी ढोरचना खंय TDR दिवंक जाय ते आय एम नॉट अ टेक्निकल एक्सपर्ट and neither am I knowledgeable enough. I can say that okay, this has to be done, but there are experts who will decide the regulation. Regulations under which areas that qualify to receive the particular TDR. Second, if you want to give extra FSI, how do you give that extra FSI? This has to be deliberated. It can be a thought process. But then when we also get consultants on board, then our industry players and those people, they will deliberate, and then we will see that we ultimately what do we want? We want to save Goa also. And we want to do, and policy should be such that we are able to do it for posterity, not only for a short-term basis. It has to be a long-term policy. त्यांनी ऑलरेडी बाकीच्या गोष्टी पळयल्या, त्यांचे फायंडिंग्स कितें ते घेवन खंय कितें करेक्शन करूंक जाय, जें कितें एलिमिनेट करूंक जाय तें एलिमिनेट करून आमी ते रिपोर्ट आमी ODP बंद करता.
असेंब्ली दिल्ली वचून
हांव गेल्लो, म्हाका एक आमचे पार्टी आनी आमचे हेजे पंचजन्य म्हणून मॅगझीन आशिल्ले ते जे एक कॉन्क्लेव आशिल्ली ऑन एनवायरमेंट अँड फॉरेस्ट, तेच्या खातीर गेल्लो आनी मागीर तेन्ना म्हाका ऑलरेडी हांवें टायम मागलेलो आमचे लिडर्सा कडेन. दिल्ली आमचे अमित शाहजी आसूं काय आमचे बाकीचे नड्डाजी आसूं, ते आमचे पार्टीचे काय ना हांगा डिस्कस बी ना, म्हाजें रिलेशन आहा नड्डाजी कडेन पयलीं पासून. आनी प्लस कितें जें कितें जालें, कितें आमी करता, जें कितें करूंक सोदता ना, हें पळय हांव म्हाजो अधिकार, हांव भारतीय जनता पक्षाचो, हांव हांगा सिनियर मंत्री आहा. म्हाजे लिडराक मेळपाक म्हाका कोण थारू शकना आनी म्हाज्या लिडरांक सगळें खबर आहा कितें आहा कितें ना. ते लिडराक वचून मेळप आनी आशिर्वाद घेवपाचो आसता. हें म्हाजें आतां मंत्री जावन पयली फावट हांव दिल्ली गेला, पयली फावट हांव मेळ्ळा आनी केन्ना केन्ना तेंचे ब्लेसिंग्सची बी गरज आसता की फुडें वचपाक, कारण आमी जें कितें आहा ह्या पार्टीन तेंचे खातीर आहा आनी म्हणून हांव एक कर्टसी कॉल म्हणून हांव गेलो.
तुम्ही एक उदाहरण म्हणलें फायली पावपाचे थंय पावले, ते दिल्ली विजिटाक कितें लिंक आसा?
कांयच ना. कितें आहा दिल्ली कडेन आनी काम
आनी रजिस्टर जातले ह्या मॅटरांनी
ना. पूण कितें आहा पळय, एक लक्षांत घ्या, तुमी मिडिया म्हणून केन्ना केन्ना तुमकां दिसता की कोण कोणाचे एकट्याच्या कोणाचे इंट्रस्टान काम करता, तेजे इट्स नॉट दॅट. इफ यू लुक एट इट, I just read out everything what was done. It is a mess. It is a scam of I don't know what level. I don't know what it is. It has to be, but it will reach its logical end.
ओके. आणि गव्हर्नमेंटान एक SIT फॉर्म केल्या, लँड ग्रॅबिंग इलिगल.
व्हेरी गुड डिसिजन. SIT जे केल्या ते सब रजिस्ट्रान जे डॉक्युमेंट फॉर्ज करून ते घालताले, यू कांट ब्लेम एनी ऑफिसर एंड ऑल. दे हॅव टू इन्व्हेस्टिगेट. हे जे लोक जे करता न्ही, हे जे लोकांनी जे केला ते तरेचे गोष्टी, दे हॅव टू बी प्रोसिक्युटेड. दॅट्स अ गुड डिसिजन दॅट ही हॅज टेकन, चीफ मिनिस्टर हॅज टेकन, अँड आय एम फॉर दॅट SIT. इट इज इम्पॉर्टंट. नाल्यार कोण खंय भायर रावता तेजी जमीन तिसऱ्या लोकांनी हडप केली तर कशी ती एकदम बरी गोष्ट, एकदम बरी. It is generally pertaining to land records, no? It is land records, and our department has nothing to do with land records. It's pertaining to land records, registration of forged documents, and I'm very happy that the SIT is formed. It's a good decision.
Thank you.
Extensive work that has been done by the committee, all members of CREDA and everybody along with our team, in order to see that the ODPs and all are examined, and in view of the large amount of discrepancies that were there. And I'll just go through a few things. This committee was constituted on 27/4/22, and we had said that within 60 days the report will be submitted. So today the findings have been submitted, and we are extending the duration just for deliberation within our group and within the department by another 15-20 days max to max, another 30 days. But the target is before the assembly session we are able to conclude all this process and take government approval. What is to be done is that the committee has given its findings, and now I will just run through few things based on which the whole committee has discussed and moved forward, and then I'll come to the last part. One is outline development plan of Kalangut Kandulim, outline development plan of Arpora Nagua Parra, outline development plan of 2030, also Vasco da Gamaचो planning area. Meeting जायत्यो जाल्यो आणि प्लस तेजे उपरांत एक कोर्ट हियरिंग बी अशी कोर्टान एक डायरेक्टिव्ह दिल्ले की परत एकदा काय गोष्टीचे हियरिंग करपाक ते राजेश तेजेर ब्रीफ करतो टेक्निकॅलिटीज आणि ते हियरिंग बी 15 तारखेर जाली आणि तांकां तेन्ना योग्य तरेचे तांकां रेप्रेझेंटेशन गावूंक ना ते दिवपाक काय तेंचो विशय मांडपाक. बट यू हॅव टू अंडरस्टँड वन थिंग इज that it has been observed that there was no proper vision document while preparing these ODPs. There was no proper vision application of mind that was put in place. But this is, I will go step by step. Policy documents should have been prepared defining the objectives and goals to be achieved, the horizon period of these ODPs. Although several objections, suggestions were received, a fixed criteria was not adopted by the subcommittee nor authority in deciding such objections, suggestions of the ODPs. Parameters pertaining to infrastructure availability in terms of accessibility to plots, density, locational aspects, etc. were not looked into satisfactorily while allocating zoning to the properties. Zoning of the area should have been decided by assessing the potentiality of the particular area in relation to the available proposed road network, availability of services such as water supply, sewerage, electricity, garbage disposal, etc. Now you have to also understand that several committee observed that several eco-sensitive areas such as paddy field, tenanted lands, no development spots have been changed to settlement and other developable zones. During the preparation of the Kalangut Kandulim ODP, Parra, Raghav already observed that settlements earmarked for the under rural RPG 21